Hey there. I don't know why I pressed record just now, but you know, I'm just gonna leave it there. So, hey, I've got a prescription. It's, you know, Ohio is, Ohio allows that. It's just unfortunate that you have to have, you know, like cancer and anxiety and all my other various ailments to get it, but there's always a silver lining, I guess, huh? So earlier I did a little live broadcast, and I mentioned my grandmother. Today she would have been 96 years old, and it got me so choked up that I just barely got through showing my records, and I just wanted to go into a little more detail. And had to pause you for a second so I could let my cat Gennaro down here. You know, I have personal cats and I foster cats, and none of them like it when I come down here and shut the door. They all want to be down here with me. So, as I was saying, I got kind of emotional about my grandma, and so I didn't quite explain everything the way I wanted to, so I'm going to do that now. First of all, I was drinking out of a coffee mug that she painted for me. I actually have 9 of these. A couple have apples, there's one with cherries, some with flowers. And honestly, she painted so many things for me over the years, you know, which, I mean, just means so much to me. I have it all in a curio cabinet, and of course it'll all go to my 3 kids. One day, you see the bottom, she signed. Do I have it upside down? Oh, I have it upside down, don't I? Yeah, here we go. Nope. And of course there was a drop of coffee left in it. You know, this is my life. All day, every day. I make one mess after another. You know, poor Tony, he just... Okay, what year did she paint this? 2005. D, 2005. D was short for Demetria. And like I told you, my grandma was the most important person to me my whole life. My upbringing was rather tumultuous, and but she was the one constant that I knew I could count on, and my grandma always showed me that she loved me all the time. I took care of her the last years of her life. She actually passed away in my home with hospice and the family around her, and she was just a wonderful lady who had a really incredible life. She lived to 88 years old. She beat breast cancer twice, which I've had to struggle with myself, and so I cling to that, and she gives me strength, and I talk to her all the time, and I know she's not, you know, really answering me, but it's just that I knew her so well that I always know what she would have said to me, and it's comforting. And anyway, so yeah, so I got emotional again, but you know, it's hard not to be. It really sucks that we have to lose the people we love. It just sucks. But they want us to go on, and we find a way to go on, and so here I am making vinyl videos. I mean, it's one of my ways of coping, and so yeah. First thing I want to say, if you have not watched Stephen Schnee's interview with Joey Mullen from Badfinger, Dude, I loved it so much. I like Stephen a lot. He's the most ut. And what is the most ut? Well, I wish I could find a clip on YouTube. Maybe it's there. I haven't even looked actually. But so when I was a kid, I used to love the Jetsons. And they had the maid Rosie the robot. And who was always, you know, she was kind of had like a verbal dyslexia. And Judy, the daughter, you know, had a crush on a boy and called him the utmost. He's the utmost. And but when Rosie repeated it, she said he was the most ut. That joke has made me laugh for years. And so now every person that I think is awesome is the most ut. And Stephen is one of those awesome people. So, I'm going to put a link to his interview in the description to this video. And, you know, go watch it and subscribe to his channel. Give him a like, you know. So, and subscribe. And if you can hear my music right now, it's the Brazilian psychedelia record that I got, Record Store Day. Now let me tell you, this has become one of my favorite records. So, I mean, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I've been listening to it. I listened to it yesterday, twice. Listening to it again today. Probably going to play it more than once today. See if I can figure out which track this is that's playing right now. I'll tell you. Laranja Freak. Fluidos. I am not pronouncing that right. I know I'm not. I wish I could speak Portuguese. I am almost fluent in Spanish. I'm still working on it. And so I think, you know, once I feel I've mastered that, I want to learn Portuguese. It's a beautiful language. So anyway, I wanted to show you, you know, since I broke up my Record Store Day purchase videos into so many parts, you know, maybe just have a recap. So if you recall, I got the Brazilian psychedelia from Toxic Beauty Records in Yellow Springs. You can go back to the video a few videos ago, I think, and get a link to their website, vinylgram.com. And I also got this Infectious Grooves, and which is infectious and groovy and awesome, and I love it. And of course, that's the Robert Trujillo. You know, I love the bass, and so he's a fantastic bassist. And got those from Toxic Beauty Records. Got from Spin Me Round, Booker T and the MGs. There's the vinyl. You know, I don't think I ever showed the vinyl for Infectious Grooves. I don't remember. You know, let me, just in case, let me pull it out. Oh, I did, I think, because I asked everybody what the color was. I remember now. Oh, that's right, okay. So the overall consensus was yellow-orange, but my sister says that it is orange. I usually ask, you know, I've been relying on her pretty much my whole life to tell me what color things are, so. And then, just in yesterday, Warren Zevon. Just a nice, plain old black vinyl, which is nice to see, although I do enjoy the colors and they're fun. I don't have a good enough ear to say that they don't sound as good as the black. Some people do. Some people have such a good ear. They can tell the slightest difference in things, and I can't. And sometimes I think that's a good thing, and sometimes not. I want to hear what they're hearing. But anyway, and this is Vitamin String Quartet performing Lana Del Rey songs. This is out of the jacket. I'm going to show you. It's a, it's a nice, pretty pink. I cannot tell that it is pink. I'm not seeing, I don't really see the color of this one. But I can tell that it's something different. And then, of course, if you recall, I ended up taking the entire $240 that I had saved up for the 9 LP disc Wildflowers, and instead decided to purchase the cheaper, just less than $40 3 LP set, and spend all of the rest on record store day, because there was a lot. This past October had a lot of, and fantastic releases. They got me, and I hate that they got me, but man, the music does it to me. So scaled down 3 LP set. I'm not going to open it because there's been enough people opening it already, and it took me a while to get it packed away the way I wanted it, so I'm going to leave it there for now. They have, if you're like me and weren't quite able to afford the big box set, there's a lot of the live tracks on Spotify right now, and I've been listening to them and love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's a lot of times after somebody passes away and they put out a big box set, it just feels like a big money grab. But with this, especially, his daughter Adria being so involved, and the Heartbreakers being so involved, this was a love song. It really was. You could just see the love for Tom Petty and for his fans, and the fact that they had such a nice 3 LP set for, frankly, I've spent almost $40 just on one record, and I know most of you probably have too. So for them to give a 3 LP set for that, because Tom Petty was always conscientious of his fans' hard-earned money. He never went overboard with the price of his concert tickets, and he always gave more music, especially once CDs came out. There was always more music than he had to. He was generous with his fans, and this 3 LP set reflects that. So very happy with that. And so other stuff that I just wanted, not record store day items, just stuff I wanted that day. I know I've already shown it before, but just, for the sake of a recap, Amy Winehouse, Frank, beautiful double album. Still haven't played it yet. I plan to. I just got so much music this week, Okay. And then Mary Clayton just showed this to you in the unboxing, but I wanted you to see the vinyl. Pretty neat, huh? And this is right up my alley because it's black and gray. So I know that what I'm seeing is the same thing that you're seeing, which I don't usually get that satisfaction. So nice. Isn't that pretty? I hope it plays nice. I don't know. And a lot of it just depends. I'm going to say most of it depends on the quality of, the original recording. So, we'll see. We'll see how it sounds. But I'm going to tell you, Mary Clayton has such an incredible voice that I know it's going to sound great. I'm going to enjoy it no matter what. And Ella Fitzgerald double album, just black vinyl, which love seeing that always. Um, Tom Tom Club, when I was showing this in the unboxing video, I noticed that you couldn't really see. I'm going to try to get it where you can see it. I think I need to move Larry, the lava lamp, out of the way so he doesn't. There. Is that a little better? Can you see it a little better now? It's red and yellow and bleeding together, and orange in some spots. It's really cool looking. It's, you know, tie-dye looking almost. And I love to tie-dye. And I'm probably going to make myself a tie-dye shirt that looks like this. Just, you know, well, because I'm a dork. That's why. Because I'm a dork and I love Tom Tom Club. And Talking Heads, of course. But Tom Tom Club is really fun. They're like I said, they're not, I've said before, they're not a particularly cerebral band, but they are a whole lot of fun. And yeah, the only thing about this album is that it's not the I think the original came out in 80, and then it was either 81 or 82, can't remember which. They put out a sorry, there was something popping up on my screen that I didn't want to look at while I was talking to you, so I had to put it away. But anyway, they put out another album where they added a cover of Under the Boardwalk, and of course when they did that, they lost Booming and Zooming, which is a fun song too. But anyway, I really liked Under the Boardwalk, and that was the version of the debut album that I had, and it has a skip on it because I just had played that album so much. So now I'm gonna go on Discogs and I'm just gonna find the EP or the single, whatever it is they have of the I think it's just a single of Under the Boardwalk. Okay, so those are put away. I have a big stack of 45, not huge, but, so let me tell you. Tony, that's the Hubs. He's been finding 45s of his, and he told me this is just the tip of the iceberg. He has hundreds of them over at his sister's house that we're going to get this week. So I did not know that he had hundreds more. And I just bought this little thing of 45 sleeves from Big Fudge. It's inner record sleeves, but I'm going to get some outer paper sleeves to put these in, and the ones that I'm going to keep. Anyway, I don't know what we're going to do with all of them, but so I'm going to definitely have to get more sleeves. But I just kind of wanted to go over all of them for you and show you. Okay, so here we have Rocky. Was it 3 or 4 soundtrack that has Living in America from James Brown? Well, that's what this is. And the B-side is Farewell from Vince DiCola. That's another song from the movie, and I don't remember the song at all. You know, I'm going to pause this for a second and turn this record around. Okay. April Wine, Just Between You and Me. You remember that song? Oh my God. Cyndi Lauper, Money Changes Everything. It has both the studio and the live version. That live video, I used to love that video. Remember MTV, when they would have, you know, a new video out, they would play it at the top of every hour, and they'd tell you, we're going to play it at the top of every hour. And, you know, the drummer for that video, my friend Burke Thomas over at Drum Recovery Network on YouTube. Um, Burke's a drummer, and he has a fantastic channel. I mean, he has been interviewing so many amazing drummers, and but not a lot of people have found his channel. So maybe you want to head over there after watching this video, Drum Recovery Network, and watch the video of the drummer's name is Cyndi Gennaro. I had to pause for a second. I couldn't think of his last name. I normally know it. I just, well, you know. My short-term memory is a little diminished at the moment. Okay. Well, anyway, so head over there and watch his interview with Cyndi Gennaro, because he is such an inspirational guy. Anyway, so back to the singles. So you can get an idea of Tony's eclectic taste. I mean, it's really, these singles for me are kind of like a, I feel like I'm getting to know who he was when he was a teenager and in his 20s when he was buying these. It's so cool. Okay, Lucky Star from Madonna. I like that song. Do You Want to Touch Me? Oh yeah, from Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. Love Joan Jett. Joy to the World. Three Dog Night. U2, With or Without You. That one's surprising. I thought he didn't like U2. Keep Feeling Fascination, Human League. Not surprising. I know he likes them a lot. Queen, Somebody to Love. Look at that. Look at, there's his name. Tony Metzger, oh my word. Yeah, he wrote on all of his records. That's okay, I did too. I can't say anything about it. Erotic City from Prince and the Revolution. Other side is Let's Go Crazy. The Jacksons, Shake Your Body Down to the Ground. Oh, I love that song. Dance, let's shout, shake your body down to the ground. I love that. Pop music from M. Tony's dad used to play this record over and over and over again on Saturday mornings until all of the kids got out of bed. He has 5 siblings. And so basically it was like, everybody better get the hell up or we're going to have to hear this record 50 times, which, you know, drove him nuts when he was a teenager. But now he puts this record on a lot. You know, just, we lost his dad in 2012. We lost his dad in 2012, exactly 12 days before my grandmother passed away. So Tony and I went through that together. And we were just dating then, you know, and that was around the time we got engaged. So both his dad and my grandma got to see us get engaged before they passed away. So that's real special to us. But back to the 45s. Okay. Journey, Who's Crying Now? Not my favorite song of theirs, but it's not bad. Here we have Journey, Only the Young on one side, and Sammy Hagar, I'll Fall in Love Again on the other. These were songs from the soundtrack Vision Quest. Go-Go's We Got the Beat and Can't Stop the World. I love that. I like that song. That whole album is great, Beauty and the Beat. But I just rewatched the movie Fast Times at Ridgemont High recently. You know what? I have the soundtrack to that album. I'm going to pause again so I can go get it. And just like that, here it is. Oh my God. Have not looked at this album in a long time. I bought it. It was a cutout. Remember cutouts? Man. I I need to clean this and give it some love. Put the records in some anti-static sleeves and whatnot. There it is on the soundtrack. Go-Go's. Let's see here. I'm just now realizing that they didn't put We Got the Beat on this album. Huh, what the heck? The movie started out with that song, Go-Go's, We Got the Beat, and I love how they have the camera down at, eye level, and it just kind of, you see the character Stacy, the main character Stacy, played by Jennifer Jason Leigh. I had to think of her name. And they really give you that feeling of what it's like, the first day for a freshman at school and being in the middle of all that. And anyway, why the heck would they not? I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't put that song on the soundtrack. That always bugged the shit out of me when they make a soundtrack for a movie and the songs that were like the most, like that you most associate with the movie don't make it on the soundtrack. Anyway, so there's the single for We Got the Beat. And this is what it's like to pretty much have a conversation with me too, by the way. It is what it is. Lots of asides. I apologize. Okay, Sheila E., A Love Bazaar. I like that song. I love Sheila E. She's a fantastic drummer. If you have not watched Princess Sign of the Times, it's on Amazon Prime. Do it. Do it now. Okay, we have Q, Love Pollution, and Dancing Man. Sweet, Love Is Like Oxygen. And CoverGirl was the B-side. Yvonne Elliman, If I Can't Have You. Was there a person alive when Saturday Night Fever came out that did not buy at least that single? Okay, Hot Chocolate, Everyone's a Winner. Power of Love on the other side. This is one of my favorite songs of all time, by the way. So now you know that about me. Everyone's a winner. Okay. Oh, there's another one of my favorite songs of all time. Heat Wave, Groove Line. Love it. Man, he had some good stuff in here. I haven't looked this far into the stack. I've been so busy. I've had so many things to do that I just haven't been able to. Okay, Joan Jett, I Hate Myself for Loving You. That's another great song. Ugh, Stars on 45. Ugh. You could not escape this when it came out. Basically, it's like a medley of Archie's songs for people who may be too young to remember or not know about it. Anybody my age, you know what or older, you know what I'm talking about. It was every other song on the radio, it felt like, was that. Okay. Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Relax. Great song. Of course, Two Tribes is my favorite of theirs, but... Okay, the Rovers. Wasn't That a Party? Could have been the whiskey, might have been the gin. Could have been the 3 or 4 6-packs, I don't know. Look at the shape I'm in, my hands are like a football. I think I'm gonna, oh my God. How do I remember that? I don't think I've heard it since I was in the 8th grade. I'm gonna have to spin this. You know I do. Okay. Oh, good grief. Might have been the gin. Oh my God. I remembered the song. That's crazy. Okay. And then we also have here Marcia Griffiths, Electric Boogie. Do any of you guys do the electric slide? I know how. I mean, I was a bartender, you know, at a time that song was extremely popular. One of my dad's favorite memories is at my sister Pamela's wedding. I've got 2 sisters and 2 brothers. We were at my sister Pamela's wedding, and they played that song, and everybody was doing the electric slide. But somehow it ended up that Pamela and all of us bridesmaids were kind of lined up together, and our dresses were flowing together. And anyway, he talks about it all the time, you know. Okay, Shannon, let the music play. Did any of you guys ever watch that silly show, Beat Shazam, Jamie Foxx? Shannon was on that show. I enjoyed it. That was a fun show. Flashdance, oh what a feeling. That's one of my Tony's favorite songs. So you would think that he wouldn't, you know, he's a total metalhead, okay? Seriously. You should see the Sirius XM in the car. You know, you can program your favorites to pop up and, you know, let you know when it's playing. Most of it is, you know, it's all, you know, Korn, Pantera, and Judas Priest, and, you know, and then ABBA, and Flashdance. Oh, what a feeling. Okay. What do we have here? Kiss. I was made for loving you. Ooh, you know what? Aaron. Oh, I can't think of his name. His last name. I'm going to put a link in the description to this video, though. He counted down his top albums from 1976, and Kiss was on there, and anyway, I'll put a link to it. That was another great video I watched this morning. Okay, SOS Band, take your time, do it right. This song reminds me of being at the skating rink. How many of you guys, like, used to go skating when you were in middle school or junior high? Man, I cannot imagine me on roller skates right now. Oh, that would just be such a disaster. I would fall on my ass, no doubt. Ooh. Okay. Autograph. Turn up the radio. You remember that? Oh my god. What do we have here? KC. Give it up. I don't think I know this. So what is this, like KC without the Sunshine Band, or is there somebody else named KC? Don't know. It's the initials KC. Pablo Cruz. Love will find a way. Let's see. Queen. Bicycle Race and Fat Bottom Girls. SOS Band, Just Be Good to Me. I don't think I remember that song. I love SOS Band, though, so I probably heard it. I just don't remember it. Madonna, Shooby-Doo, and Dress You Up. That's a funny song for Tony to buy a single of. I know he likes Madonna. I just wouldn't expect Dress You Up to be. Oh, of course, he does like a lot of cheesy stuff like that. I guarantee you that song Shooby-Doo is not as cool as the Cars Shooby-Doo from Candy-O. Ooh, look at this. Nana Cherry, Buffalo Stance. Eagle Eye Cherry's sister. Are they Don Cherry's kids or grandkids? I don't know. One or the other. They're related. ABBA, Dancing Queen. I knew it was going to be here. Hot Chocolate, You Sexy Thing. Another one of my all-time favorites. And Electric Light Orchestra, ELO. Don't Bring Me Down. Man. He says, you know, like I said earlier, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are, you know, he said easily a couple hundred more. So I'll make another way too long video when I get my hands on those. So I think I'm going to do that this morning. I need a tedious act that I can do while I'm kind of reflecting on some things and thinking about my grandma. There you go. Larry's making a nice boob for you. And it's now becoming... Oh, no penis today. Almost, though. Okay. Thanks a lot. If you've stuck with me for this long, it's amazing. You're amazing. Either that or you don't feel like finding something else to watch. Sometimes I do that too. Okay, so like I said, the links to Stephen Schnee and I'll put Drum Recovery Network, my friend Burke Thomas. He deserves a lot more subscribers than he has. I mean, the people that he's interviewing are incredible, and everybody should be subscribed to him if you're a music lover. And then also my friend Aaron with his I think it says top 40 albums of 76. He does something really neat that I like, where he counts down and then he does a recap at the end and counts them back up. And if I ever do a countdown, which probably won't happen because I cannot possibly, I have a hard time picking between stuff, you know. If I have a list of, you know, my top 40, I guarantee you an hour later it'll change. So it's another reason why I don't have any tattoos. I just changed my mind too much. But one thing I haven't changed my mind about is my love for music and my love for vinyl, and my love for the crazy ass who has everything from Marsha Griffiths to Sheila E. to ABBA here. All right. And I love all of you. And hope you have a wonderful week.